Hello, my name is Steve Herman, and I'm the author of Mediumship Mastery, The Ultimate Guide. This is my book on mediumship training and development, which is available on Amazon. If you're interested in mediumship development and training, smack that subscription button below and hit the like as well, because the whole purpose of my YouTube channel, which you're watching, which this video is part of, is mediumship development and training. I'm really into the teaching aspect. I'm going to talk a little bit about a technique today in terms of what you can receive from the world of the spirit for those of you who are student mediums or even practicing mediums. And we know that they have to oftentimes convey information when they're working with us mediumistically in a roundabout way, don't they? So much of the information that you receive as a medium comes through symbolically. It isn't always necessarily literal, although it certainly can be that way, which is why we see the usage of symbology with mediums. Mediums develop their own vocabulary, their own unique way of information being transmitted telepathically from the spirit world. And it's different for different people. We have our spirit team that intimately, closely, lovingly works with us. So what I'd like to suggest, if you're a medium, I want you to work and completely receive the information that you're getting from the spirit world completely in numbers. Nothing else but numbers. And the numbers can be conveyed visually in a clairvoyant sense, or even just the idea, the feeling of the number. Now, your helpers will work with you with this. This is an exercise for you to try out. Experiment with your mediumship. Have them give you numbers instead of what you might normally receive in terms of concepts or images, visuals. Have them give you the information in numbers. And when you're shown the different numbers in your mind, the different numbers will have different meanings to you, which you'll be able to interpret in reference to the individual, the recipient who you're working with. And you can be doing this from the platform, or you can be doing it, on an individual one-on-one type of session. I remember, must have been a good 15 years ago, a very, very skilled medium, and he works completely with numerology. Now, numerology is just a system, isn't it? It really doesn't involve mediumship. Anyway, he gave me a numerology reading once, and I was very great. It was a very good session, and so I worked with him mediumistically, and when I was working with him, there were a lot of guides that worked with this man, besides the loved ones or others who came through for him, and his guides came through, and one of the things they said because his mind, because this guy has taught numerology for years, decades he's been involved in this, because his mind just works with numbers, with the numerology. What they said when he was working with me during the session, his guides told him that they were using numbers as a form of symbology with him. So he might have been doing technically a non-mediumistic reading, a numerology reading, but the information that he was getting that was given to him in numbers was being transmitted by those in the world of the spirit. He used to go to my classes sometimes 2 years ago when I ran a spiritualist church in Massachusetts. Gosh, this is back in the early 90s. I remember that. This guy was amazing, Vietnam veteran. Anyway, getting back to you as a medium, I want you to work the same thing. I want you to do the same approach. Try it out with your mediumship. And your helpers will work you with this. Pair up with someone. You can be in a class situation and ask them to show you numbers. You can try the entire session. Try 10 minutes. Try a half hour. Receive all the information just receiving numbers. And each number they show you will have a different meaning. Some of it might be relevant to your life that somehow translates to the recipient, and some of it will directly translate and be very pertinent to the individual who's the recipient. Mediumship's amazing. Expand your mediumship. Get better with your mediumship. Don't be mediocre. And don't work like everyone else. Don't let anyone tell you that you have to receive communications a certain way, because that's a bunch of bunk. You need to work on your attunement and being able to connect with the power and being able to allow the higher spirits and lower spirits too, who might have a higher need to come through, to express themselves through you in their own unique mode of expression and personality. Spiritualism, mediumship, it's all about love and healing. So please subscribe, hit that subscribe button below, hit the like button, share with your friends, and please, if you're interested in mediumship in any way in terms of the development, feel free to add your comments, your questions. I do this full time. I have a lot of courses on mediumship, one-on-one training, and I'm here to serve and to work with you. So may God bless you.